Today on the channel, Crimson turns to gold with the Crimson Guard GI Joe retro style packaging, Walmart exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another GI Joe retro card unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Walmart exclusive Crimson Guard. But for all your non-Walmart exclusive GI Joe needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% all in-stock items, anything over $79. Does ship free, got to get the deal out there. And the Crimson Guard, no stranger to any G.I. Joe line, but today we got it in the retro style packaging, and of course we're going to compare that to his classified brothers later on in this very video. And of course we're going to do this video like we always do. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. And unfortunately, I really struggled with this figure, really struggled. And now Walmart, that's not a stranger to anybody, but I've always been fairly lucky. Most of my stuff eventually does come, or I find it in the store, of course. So I usually find my stuff. However, this Crimson Guard, pre-ordered this, I want to say September of 2022, still had not come. It had been delayed multiple times. I'm finally like, what the heck is going on? Then I look at my Walmart app saying, is this coming anytime soon? It was supposed to be the end of August. And I saw the picture and it had changed to the retro Baroness from the Crimson Guard. So I'm like, oh great. So when I do get it, they're going to send me a Baroness. And by chance, I happened to look at a local Facebook group in my area. There's a toy collecting Facebook group. And one guy was on there complaining about the damaged packaging, which we'll get to here in a second. And he said, hey, I'm taking this back. I'm so sick of this. And I reached out and said, hey, don't take it back to Walmart. I'll buy it from you. So I met up with this guy in a Target parking lot, picked this up. It was a shady Target parking lot in the back, in the dark. We had our hoods up and everything. No, it wasn't like that. But picked this up for him, and I was very happy to have this. So I was getting a little Crimson Guard anxiety. I said, I just want one to open. I don't care about the packaging. And I'm sure if I would have got it in the mail, my packaging would have been destroyed as well. We did find out at San Diego Comic-Con the packaging going forward on these going to be a lot more akin to the Marvel Legends, the retro style packaging, which is a big sigh of relief for a lot of collectors there, because I really wanted to be a mint-on-card collector of this set. Not a ton of figures, gives you the old nostalgia vibes, the beautiful detail, all that stuff. But man, why did they not give us those retro card backs from the get-go? That was a big miss by the Hasbro team, the GI Joe team, because man, these are really cool figures. Now your figure is going to be all over the place, not the same card going forward. We do know Scarlet and Duke will be the next ones, and it sounds like they're not Walmart exclusive. They'll be everywhere apparently. We'll see what happens with that one here, but definitely an interesting dynamic, a different story with this one, trying to get this in my possession. But here we are today. Let's unbox it and let's check out the packaging on this one. Like I said, very thin packaging on this one, very easily bent and dinged up, as we do know. We've talked about the reasons for that in other videos on this, and I won't drain that story ever again. But there it is, a Crimson Guard Glamour Shack. Got that fiery background we love. Blue background around the figure, looking really good. G.I. Joe, the classic logo. Cobra, the enemy, of course the enemy right there. Definitely looking cool in the packaging. Absolutely love this nostalgic throwback packaging. Got the old cross cell down below. You got the UPC, the jibber jabber, all that. But we do get the file card. Oh my gosh, they're playing all the hits with the file card here. Crimson Guard role, Cobra Elite Trooper. Primary specialty, undercover espionage. Secondary, demolition. Birthplace, various countries. Makes a lot of sense. The Crimson Guard are the elite shock troops of the Cobra Legions. To precision, to... Jeez, I can't read. Let me read. Let me get my monocle on. Too precious to be wasted on the battlefield. They are dispersed. I can't read today. They are dispersed worldwide in deep cover, assuming normal appearances and lifestyles. Oh, there it is. Of course, big angle in the comic book back in the day with these guys as well. But definitely an all-timer. A lot of people had these back in the old playground days, of course, that we all remember. Definitely cool packaging. I'd love him in on card set. We'll see what happens. Maybe one day. We'll see. Who knows? See you later. Goodbye. Spider-Man style. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. Oh, we're having our last stand here. We got the Cobra stand. G.I. Joe Classified Team, Hasbro. Let's get these stands up on Hasbro Pulse. Sell them in 10 packs. Sell them in 20 packs. Do something. You got the mold. You're making them. I think a lot of people would like these for our classified figures. I know I definitely would. We do get his backpack here. Now, it is red instead of black like we saw with the classified series. So a little bit of changes here. At the end of the day, this is just a repaint, as we do know. There it is. See you later off the screen. Goodbye. But definitely cool. You got the sheath. You put the sword right in here. It does click onto the backpack or on his side hip. It's all in black there. And then the red backpack, you can store a lot of stuff. You got the silver Cobra logo in there. Definitely a good looking backpack. Really do like this one. No issues with that at all. Then a little plastic prison here for the Crimson Guard. There he is, looking good. Gonna pop him out. Oh my gosh, this plastic is cheap. It's breaking right in my hands, crumbling. Crumbling like old plastic is what it is. There it is, and there it is. See you later. Goodbye off the screen. Watch out. Didn't fly as much as I wanted it to right there. Now we do get a little black pistol, all in black, looking really good here. It's got a spot on the end. If you had an effect piece, you could throw it in there if you wanted to. Nice little knife here, looking really nice, black handled, nice sculpt on that. Got the serrations on the blade as well, definitely good. I love the silverish gray color, an all-time good looking one there. Of course, you got to have the sword there, silver handle, or I should say silver blade, black handle on this one again. Always got the Crimson Guard here, looking really good. And of course, you got the old sheath, you just plug that right into, and bam, there it is. You can store it right there. And then one of my all-time favorite Cobra weapons as well, the bayonet there. Always loved it in my playing days. They would grab it, they'd hit a Joe, and they'd stab the Joe right in the chest, and then they'd just unload on him with the bullets. That's how I played with my little kid imagination. Oh, what a time to be alive in the old basement at my dad's back in the day. Of course, you do get the magazine out. Looks like this one does say Field and Stream. Oh, okay, Field and Stream magazine right there. Definitely looking good with the old Joe team. I'm here for that. But now we get down to the old main event, the old Crimson Guard. Looking only like a Crimson Guard could look is what he looks like here. Got that silver emblem right there on the chest looking good. You got some of the badges and things. These Crimson Guards always kind of reminded me of Gung Ho. Remember Gung Ho and his dress blues and his Marine outfit? I always kind of felt like them were the yin and yang. I'd have them have sword fights and stuff when I was a kid. Get your mind out of the gutter. Sword fights with the swords, because Gung Ho came with a sword, he came with a sword, and then they both kind of had some of that going on. It just kind of felt like they were the yin and yang of each other. Maybe I'm wrong, you guys tell me, but definitely an interesting looking one. I love the cording around the side here. I think Gung Ho had that as well back in the day. Silver up on the shoulders, looking good. All black belt going on. Of course, you can store stuff over in the belt, the knife over here, and you got a holder for his pistol here. It's in red where it was in black before. Definitely some color differences. I think this is a brighter red on this one as well. You got the black boots, the black gloves. Definitely one of the biggest differences between the two is the silver mask on this one. We do get black mask on the classified version, red helmet, things like that. Just definitely an all-timer. Definitely a good-looking figure. Arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, hits being played right here, hands back forth side to side, ab crunch, waist articulation, drop down hips, big old splits if you need them for the Crimson Guard. You do get the double jointed knees, pinless once again, boot cut, ankles back forth side to side, all the articulation we're used to, no doubt about it right there. Just a good looking figure, just a fun figure at the end of the day. One of the best army builders on the Cobra side if you ask me. It, of course, does fit on the classified stand or the retro stand, however you want to classify it as. No pun intended. He does fit on that very easily. Of course, got the hole in the back, plug the black backpack in, old school G.I. Joe style. Playing a lot of hits right here. You can't do better than this. This is a hard one to mess up. It's been done, but it's a hard one to mess up. It is a very good figure. And, of course, talked about the other one. A little bit of a darker red color on this one, a little bit brighter on this one over here. I'm going to get one more of these, I think, loose, but definitely interesting. You can no issues mixing these two together. They look like they're part of the same team, just a little bit different. And variety, the spice of life, as they do say. And speaking of variety, how about the Python Patrol edition? Just a very easy repaint once again for Target. So you get one for the mainline release for everybody. You get a Target-only release in the Python Patrol, and then you get the retro for Walmart. We're getting everything covered. We're getting everything covered at the end of the day there. So Definitely fun, definitely cool, definitely an all-timer army builder. One of those ones that even if you didn't collect G.I. Joe, you probably saw somewhere, either be it at the store or at a friend's house. Just definitely cool. Definitely something I'm here for, and that's why I bought it. There you go. So there it is, the Crimson Guard Retro Walmart exclusive. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, you playing the long game, you playing the disappointed Walmart game like I was. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know between the three which one you do actually prefer. Let me know that in the comments as well. And then, of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. We got videos every single day. Don't forget to hit the old notification bell. Got even more content for you over on the Patreon, including early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, dog stuff, pizza stuff. It's all going on over there, the old Patreon channel, and it is truly your best way to support this channel and all the content it does bring. You can support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter. I mean the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and Instagram. I crack myself up sometimes. You guys know how that goes. So there it is, the Crimson Guard Walmart exclusive. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.